Living, 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 living with mangoes. I said living, 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 living with mangoes.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to Living with Mangoes. Look what I have here. Persimmon season. This is persimmon season. I have my Japanese persimmon here. This is fuyu. And the fuyu's almost ready. They're almost ready. They're starting to turn a little softer. And you know, the fuyu is eating crunchy and a little bit soft. It's not like the seijo. Seijo, you gotta wait till it's really, really soft. But it is persimmon season, and I'm gonna start picking these persimmons today. Today, I'm gonna start picking them. So we have fuyu persimmon over here. You can take a quick look at how this beautiful persimmon looks. Look at that. And the leaves are starting to get ugly and start to fall off the tree. I guess this is the season where it starts to get rid of all its leaves. It hibernates for a little while because we are already at the end of October. November and December is coming. It will start to hibernate, and then the new leaves will start to grow, and we'll get some more persimmons next year. This year, I got very few persimmons because of the weather patterns. The weather patterns this year were terrible, terrible, terrible. It will get cold and hot, then it will get cold and rainy and then hot again. And so the persimmons didn't produce as well as they should have. Hopefully next year I have this whole thing loaded like last year. This one's also a fuyu persimmon. As you can see, I only got 2 persimmons on this tree. So sad, so sad, so sad. But these persimmons look beautiful. Next year they should be loaded. I'm gonna trim these trees down so they could grow nicely. Over here, I got the crystal red persimmon. It only held 1. Now the crystal red persimmons are astringent also. So you gotta wait till they're very, very, very soft. And this will turn really bright red when it's ready. So this is that variety. This is also the same variety, the crystal red persimmon. This persimmon, look, it's lost almost all its leaves already. And it's going into hibernation mode. So I gotta take this out soon and let it counter ripen. I have this persimmon over here. This is also a fuyu persimmon. Now the interesting thing about this persimmon, I had that as a fuyu, that as a fuyu, this as a fuyu. Some of them were said to be from China, some of them were said to be from Japan. Now this one from China looks different than this one. They're both supposed to be fuyu. But if you look at the bottom and you compare, this one's rounder and this one has like corners. This one's flatter and this one is much more rounder. So now I'm second guessing whether it's exactly the same fuyu, but this one was supposed to have came from China and that one from Japan. But you could see the difference in how they look. The bottom and the top. One is rounder and one is more squarish in the bottom. And the leaves are falling off of that one. This guy right here, I already warned him. If he doesn't produce next year, he's gonna be trimmed very, very hard. This guy has not produced for me in the past 2 years. And this is an American persimmon. It's starting to drop all its leaves. This is a seedling, so it will take a while before it produces. But the American persimmon is also the type of persimmon that you have to wait till it's super-duper soft. And so that covers the persimmons. I'm gonna start getting ready to pick these. When I pick them, I'll make another little video with the box showing you how many persimmons I actually collected. Looking at the numbers, I should have maybe like 30 persimmons, 25 to 30 persimmons if I'm lucky. And it's just gonna be for us, for the family. Nothing for sale this year. Next year, I might be selling some mangoes. This year I had a good production. I have about 60 varieties of mangoes. So I'll keep everyone posted if I'm gonna be able to sell some mangoes next year or not. With that, peace. Living with mangoes.
Living, 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 living with mangoes. I said living, 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 living with mangoes.